Good morning, everybody. We're a little sweaty here already. We are just now rolling on this. We kind of got started unloading some of the materials and getting things going, but we are doing a Pondless waterfall renovation today. So we're going to be just basically stripping out about a 20-foot section of this stream behind me, and we're just going to be redoing that whole section all together, as well as manicuring a few other things and kind of taking care of just some things that need to be corrected to get the water feature looking and functioning a little bit better. I'm going to get back to unloading and kind of getting all things set up. We had a little snafu with cameras, obviously, so I have very little footage for you. So sorry, Barry. Hopefully you can make something out of this. But anyway, we are getting ready to head out here for the afternoon. We have a little bit of unloading to do in our trailer and just getting some materials loaded up for tomorrow so things can go smoothly. But we were able to get our demo done, and we were able to get all of our rock moved into the yard. So that's gonna give us a good head start tomorrow. We're gonna have a nice clean blank slate to work with, and we're just gonna go to town on building a good earth waterfall. All right, so it's day 2. We are back here rocking and rolling. We're working on our reservoir, kind of getting the edges all manicured and put back together the way that we want to. There's some areas where there was some liner and underlayment showing from the previous build. So we want to kind of get that stuff all cleaned up and looking a little more complete and manicured. And then we're going to start working our way up the waterfall today. So got all of our stone back in here yesterday, and we got all of our demo done. So we have a pretty clean slate. We're just kind of getting a few things cleaned up and adjusted the way we want to and set up so we can start rocking and rolling. All right, so it's a little bit into the afternoon now, and we're working on the construction of the stream, and things are coming along pretty well. We have hit a few little hang-ups just because it is a little bit of a confined space. Both sides kind of have obstacles and barriers that we really can't adjust very much at this point. No machine access or anything back here, so working in a little bit of tight quarters. So we're doing what we can, but waterfall's coming along pretty well, and hopefully we should have a little over half of this waterfall completed today, to where tomorrow we can work on getting the rest of it all wrapped up and working on some of the finishing touches and lights and so forth. So we are wrapping it up here for day 2. We made some really good progress on our waterfall. Things are coming along well. There's a chance of some rain tomorrow, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully we'll be able to get pretty well done on the waterfall and just have some finishing touches and lights and little things to do. So the upper area of this fall I'll show you here in a little bit, but it is really tight because we're working with ledge rock pieces that are already built into the hillside on both sides, and we really don't have any wiggle room through there. So it's gonna be a part of it that's gonna be really fast cascading, crashing water rippling through there. So it's a little bit different than some of our waterfall setups, but overall I think it's gonna look very good when we're all finished here, and just wish it wasn't so hot. So wrapping up day 2, we will see you guys right now. All right, everybody, we are back day 3 here. It was a little bit rainy this morning, so we let things dry out. Plus we had a few other things we needed to take care of, and we are back at it. So it is last day of heavy lifting. We're gonna get all the rocks in place, rest of this waterfall constructed up to the existing top part of this waterfall to where we can tie it back in, and then hopefully all we'll have left to do tomorrow is just kind of some finishing touches, hooking up some lights, and kind of cleaning up our edge work and doing some new mulch. So we're gonna jump into this thing and just get going because it's almost lunchtime and I wanna make some progress here. So I kind of did it again. I kind of got in a groove and just forgot to shoot any action shots or anything fun to really look at today, but we made a lot of progress on the waterfall. We are pretty much done setting all of the large rocks. We have a few more outcropping pieces to set and a little bit of dirt to do tomorrow, and then it's just a matter of trimming and tucking our edges, hooking up the lights, and turning this thing on. So we are on pace here to have it all wrapped up on time tomorrow, and this thing's gonna look pretty awesome. It's been really weird working in such a tight space with really limited confinements with such large rock without having a machine. So just been taking a lot of time to kind of think some of these things through and get it to all work, but it's coming along and we should have this all finished tomorrow. This is kind of what we're talking about with really tight areas and taller spaces that we're trying to do. So you know, I'm choking a lot of these waterfalls here and keeping them much more narrow to where they are having more of a shooting, rapid flowing effect through some of the cracks of these rocks rather than a traditional sheet waterfall, more like we will have down here at the bottom. It is Friday. It's not too hot out. We're in the shade. We're in good shape. We're gonna get this waterfall finished up today. So got David hooking up some lights, gonna get to all the dirt work, the edges, getting the last of the rocks set, some of our outcroppings in place. We're gonna get this thing all cleaned up, mulched, and looking awesome and turned back on. So I am gonna do my best to remember to show you guys some stuff today, because the last couple days we haven't really gone a whole lot into detail, and just been trying to get at it and get through the heat. So now we have a little better weather today and we're in a good position to get it all finished. Hopefully I have a little bit of time to show you guys what's going on. All right, everybody, we are all finished up here. Waterfall is running, lights are on, everything is picked up and cleaned up, and things look awesome. So I'm just gonna shut up and take you guys through this thing here. This was the most challenging section of this entire waterfall, and it is because there are already all these ledge limestone pieces that were built into the hillside prior to us being here, going throughout here. And then we didn't know this at first, but they also go through underneath here. So we really had no room to modify the width on this at all, and we were really trying to work within a pretty straight shot here. And I think we did a pretty good job of breaking it up to where it's not just a straight shoot. So what we did was used a lot of rocks that would kind of pinch down our waterfall areas and really force it through more of like a chute or a horsetail waterfall rather than a wide sheet waterfall there. So a little bit tricky trying to get everything to fit in here and not make it just look like a straight shot, but we were able to cram it in and I think it came out really good. Well, that is gonna wrap it up for us here. And as always, if you like what you see on this video or any of the other videos that we've done, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you around on the next one.